Welcome back to Business Law and Ethics class. We are in a BBA Business Law class. In the third unit, we are discussing about Companies Act. See, till now, we discussed definition of company, characteristic features of company, classification of companies, formation of company, memorandum of association, and articles of association. Then we discussed about prospectus. And before entering into shareholders meeting, we are discussing the terminology regarding meetings. Am I correct? Terminology associated with meetings we are discussing. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, see, in the previous class, what we discussed, just we will check. Now you
Agenda proxy.
agenda proxy. Okay. Before how many days the registrar is supposed to give notice to all the members who have a right to vote in the meeting?
21 days.
Very good. 21 days. Before 21 days, he has to give a notice. Notice in writing, not orally. Okay. Notice implies in writing only. Okay. Then, what is agenda?
Motive of the meeting, sir.
A motive of the meeting. Whatever points that have to be discussed, the business that needs to be transacted at the meeting is known as agenda. Okay. Whatever points that have to be discussed, that is agenda. Then proxy. What do you mean by proxy?
Behalf of a member, he will go, no, sir.
Okay. He will represent the original member in a meeting. Can he speak? Can a proxy speak?
No, sir. Only
No.
polling he can do, sir.
Only
He can
polling
vote.
he can do. Can he request for polling?
Yes, sir.
Yes, he can request for polling, but he cannot speak any other thing. Okay. Before his voting, can he be revoked?
Yes, sir. Before the meeting, he can be revoked, sir.
Before the voting take place, he can be revoked by the appointer. Whoever appoints him, the person may stop him from voting and he can personally be present in the meeting. That is the rule regarding proxy. Okay. Now coming to quorum. Have you heard about this word quorum?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. Okay. Right. Let us take for example. In your class, totally 25 students are there. Let us take for example. Okay. See, what I will say is, I have started a meeting. I have started a class. At 10:40 I have started. Only Karthik joined the meeting. Then what I will say is, minimum 5 members should be present, otherwise I will not take class, I will say. So that 5 members is known as quorum. So minimum number of members who must be present at a meeting in order to constitute a valid meeting, that number is known as quorum. Okay. Without quorum, meeting cannot take place. And whatever decisions, meeting will not be held without quorum. If at all any meeting is held, if at all any decisions are taken, those are not valid. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Minimum number of members required for a meeting is known as quorum. Meeting will not take place without quorum. Minimum number of members should be there. Even if meeting takes place, whatever decisions that are taken in the meeting are invalid. Okay, they are not binding on the members, on the company. Okay, but what is the quorum? That will be mentioned in articles of association. Articles means I mentioned the internal rules and regulations. Those number of members, minimum number of members required to constitute a meeting will be specified in articles of association. Okay. If nothing is specified, for a public company, 5 members are required to start a meeting. If nothing is specified, 2 members are required to start a meeting for a private company. I am repeating, what is the quorum will be specified in articles of association. If nothing is mentioned, 5 is the quorum for public company. You have to remember, without proxy. If in the 5 members proxy is also there, means that will not be called as quorum. Please remember, excluding proxy. Okay. Similarly, in case of private company, if nothing is mentioned in articles of association, 2 is the proxy. In that case also, proxy should not be included in constituting, in calculating quorum. Did you understand? Without proxy, 2 should be present in case of private company. Without proxy, 5 should be present in case of public company. Is it clear? Yes, is it clear?
Sir, once again.
Okay, right. See, quorum means minimum number of members required to conduct a meeting, to continue a meeting, to start a meeting. In case of public company, minimum 5 members are required. This is according to Companies Act. Suppose if a company wants to increase it, they can specify in articles of association, minimum number of members for our company to start a meeting is 15. They can decide on their own. But if in articles of association, if nothing is mentioned, means minimum 5 members should be there in case of public company. In case of private company, minimum number of members required to start a meeting is 2. Similarly, private company also in their articles of association, they can mention quorum is equal to 10. Means according to that company's rules. I mentioned articles of association means internal rules and regulations. According to that company rules, minimum number of members to start a meeting is 10. But if nothing is mentioned in articles of association, means 2 members should be present. In those 2 members, proxy should not be there. Only then it will be taken up as a valid meeting. Similarly, in case of public limited company also, minimum number of members is 5 according to Companies Act. If suppose for a meeting exactly 5 persons came, they can start, but 4 members are regular members and 5th one is proxy. In that case, the meeting cannot be held because 1 member is a proxy. Proxy should not be included in calculating minimum number of members. Did you understand, Aditya, now? Not understood?
Okay, sir.
Understood? Yes, please. Did you understand? Or is still doubt is there? Shall I repeat?
Yes, sir.
Shall I repeat?
Yes, sir. It was disconnected, sir.
Okay. Now you see, proxy means representative of another person or the original member. See, in case of public company, minimum number of members to conduct a meeting is 5. In case of private company, minimum number of members required to start a meeting is 2. Okay, is it clear? In that case, in the 5 members, proxy should not be there. Similarly, in case of private company, in 2 members, proxy should not be there. Only original members, at least 2 should be present to start a meeting. In case of public company also, originally 5 members should be present, original members, not proxy. It should not be included proxy should not be included. Similarly, this number of members, minimum number of members can be increased with the help of articles of association. In articles of association, they can maintain their own guidelines. Public company may say that our company will conduct a meeting only with a minimum number of members 20. Similarly, private company also can say something about it. At least 10 members are required. This 10 is the quorum for our company. They can specify on their own. Is it clear now? Did you understand?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. I hope you understood about quorum. Now coming to motion. Okay. What do you mean by motion? In physics you came across this word, no? Motion. What is motion? Yes. What is motion? In physics you must have come across this word, motion.
Motion.
What is motion?
Moving body. Movement.
A movement, very good. It is movement. In physics, it is movement, but it is in our business laws, in our company law subject, motion means a proposal to be discussed at a meeting by the members. Now, let us take for example, I have put a proposal. What is that? Question paper preparation in view of COVID, I mentioned. Okay, you know, in the first year, question paper model was different. In your second year, it was different. Because of COVID, we changed the question paper pattern. So that will be put in motion. Means that proposal will be put forwarded in a meeting for discussion. Because of COVID-19, classes could not be taken place in a right manner. Several students did not attend the classes. Online classes, they have network problem or money problem or this problem, that problem. So many issues are there. So we want to change the pattern of the question paper. So on their own, decision cannot be taken. So after a discussion only, after a meeting takes place, without proper discussion, we cannot decide. It is not in the hands of principals or single. Principals or singly cannot decide. Some members should discuss in the meeting and a resolution needs to be passed. For that, a proposal should come from at least one member. So that a proposal is known as motion. Did you understand? Motion means a proposal to be discussed at a meeting by the members. Okay? Did you understand? Is it clear? In physics, motion means movement. In our subject, motion means a proposal for discussion. Okay, did you understand? Or shall I explain?
Understood, sir.
Okay. Right. Next, amendment. See, suppose I mentioned your question paper pattern. You know what is the question paper pattern? You tell me once. Section A is there. Section B.
8 questions.
In section A, how many questions are there?
8 questions. We have to write 4 questions.
Huh?
8 questions, sir.
What 8 questions? Read the mark. 10 questions are there. In 10, you have to answer 4. You have forgotten. From each chapter, 2 questions will be given. You have to answer only 4 questions. You have forgotten the question paper pattern. You are going to appear in the examination within 1 week. Read the mark. You verify your question paper once. In section B, how many questions are there? How many questions will be given in section B? Yes? Means you have forgotten the question paper pattern also. You want to appear for the examination. Okay, you see, in section B, you have 5 questions. From 5 unit, from each unit, 1 question is there. We have to attempt only 2. 2 into 20, 40 marks for section B. In section A, from each unit, 10 questions will come. You have to attempt only 4 questions. Out of 10 questions, 4 questions you have to write. You will get 4 into 10, 40 marks. In section B, from each unit, 1 question will be given. Total 2 questions you have to attempt. 2 into 20, 40 marks. Total 80 marks paper. You just recollect. You have forgotten what you have written in the previous semester. Okay. Now you see. See, amendment means, suppose I mentioned not 10. I requested the members that my proposal is at least 5 questions they should write. 5 into 8, you make it 40, I requested. So this is an amendment. So any modification, any request for modification, any request for change to a motion before it is put to vote. before it is voted, before on that proposal, if any decision has to take place, so amendment I have suggested, means a change I have suggested. That is what you mean by saying amendment. See, in our constitution also so many amendments are there. You know it. Even though constitution is prepared with utmost care, ours is the biggest, largest constitution in the world. With utmost care they have prepared. Even then several amendments are there. Amendment means a change, any modification. So before a proposal is put for voting, members can suggest certain changes. Those changes are known as amendments. So we will come to know about the remaining terminology of meeting in the next class. Thank you very much, dear students.